Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the holy city of Karbala as we come to you live from this very location where we are in the Al-Qibla street of Imam Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. And as you can see in the background, the holy dome and the golden minarets of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. And as we are drawing closer to the visitation of the day of Arba'een, the visitation of the 20th of Safar, where the holy household of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam and the family members who remained behind after the tragedy of Karbala, similar to the captives that they were taken from Karbala towards Kufa and Sham, they will be making their way back to Karbala to pay their respects and homage to Abi Abdullah al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. As you can see, it is very congested here in the Al-Qibla street, but before we delve into the atmosphere and how I can explain to you the atmosphere of Shara al-Qibla, the Qibla street of Imam al-Hussein, let us do a short visitation, pay our respects to Imam al-Hussein and his loyal brother Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas, and then we'll come back and continue the show. So join me in saying our salams to the holy family here in Karbala. Ya Allah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah al-Hussein. Assalamu ala al-Hussein wa ala awlad al-Hussein وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. السلام عليك يا مولاي يا ابن رسول الله. السلام عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين وابن سيد الوصيين. السلام عليك يا ابن فاطمة الزهراء سيدة نساء العالمين. السلام عليك يا ثار الله وابن ثاره والوتر الموتور. السلام عليك وعلى أختك الحوراء زينب. السلام عليك وعلى أنصارك وعلى المستشهدين بين يديك ورحمة الله وبركاته. صلى الله عليك يا مولاي يا أبا الفضل العباس ابن أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك وعلى أمك أم البنين الطاهرة. السلام عليك يا ساقي عطاش كربلاء. السلام عليك يا حامل اللواء. السلام عليك يا قمر بني هاشم. السلام عليك وعلى إخوتك المضحين والمستشهدين بين يدي أبي عبد الله الحسين في يوم عاشوراء. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our visitation towards Imam al-Hussein and his brother Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas alayhim salam. And as you can see, we are currently situated on the platform coming to you live from Imam Hussein TV media group, Imam Hussein TV 3. And as you can see in my background, the huge numbers of the loyal and lawful visitors and the lovers of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi, as they are in this time of the night where it is past midnight here in the holy city of Karbala, in this weather where it's reaching 35 or 36 degrees centigrade. These men, women and children are accompanying their family members regardless of where they are coming from. Maybe they have traveled for days and days and nights by foot as mashayikh making their way from different locations, whether it's from the borders of neighboring countries to Iraq, or whether it is that they traveled by plane. They landed either in Baghdad International Airport or Najaf International Airport, and they start making their way by walking, by becoming as foot pilgrims, and they arrive at the holy city of Karbala. As I can see, I will try to make my best effort in describing to you the atmosphere at this time of the night, at this very location, where I can easily say it is leading to the center of the whole of the existence of the ziyarah of Arba'in, where is the holy and blessed shrine of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein, where his burial site is, where the golden chamber lays there, hugging and protecting the body of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. As I can see, there are mothers pushing their children in their buggies. There are children, some of them are asleep, some of them are awake, looking, trying to take in all of the excitement around them. There are people barely able to walk. As I can see from this platform towards the lower floor, I can see that people are really having traveled all of the way from, for example, Najaf to the holy city of Karbala. They are having difficulty in walking, as a sign that they have been walking for nights and days. I can see individuals from this very area, already they have their hands on their chests as a sign of respect and as a sign of starting their visitation towards the shrine of Imam Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. And I can see there are mawakib, there are stations which is providing refreshments, providing cold drinks, maybe providing chai and tea, the famous chai Abu Ali. There are mawakib stations who are providing sandwiches at this time of the night for those individuals who have not yet been able to eat. Of course, all of these, you can find that all of these are free of charge. No one, not a single individual is being requested to pay for what they have been offered. This is all free of charge, and this is the service, this is the khidmah, this is what the servants of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein would like to provide the zuwar of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. And at this time of the night, where many of the servants of Sayyid al-Shuhada, many of the travelers, many of the foot pilgrims, many of the zuwar have traveled for hours and hours. Maybe they have rested for half an hour or 1 hour here and there, but you can see still they have that energy. Still, when they see the golden dome of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, that golden dome that continues to spread hope, to spread energy, to spread faith towards the hearts of the lovers of Sayyid al-Shuhada salamullahi alayhi wa salawatullahi alayhi, it still gives them continuous hope that there is good news on the way towards the shrine of Imam al-Hussein. And they have left behind, many of them, they have left behind their relatives, their close family members, maybe their children, their grandchildren, their parents, and most importantly, they have left behind their livelihood. They have left behind their jobs, their education, maybe summer holidays for many of the youngsters that are traveling from Europe and other Western countries. And I know for sure in the country of Iraq, the government gives maybe roughly 2 weeks as a break, because they know that all of these youngsters, those who are in education, those who go to schools and colleges and universities, the majority of them will be joining their other family members to serve in the mawakib in their own cities. So they know that these individuals, they will not be able to come and attend. And many of the institutes, governmental institutes, they give holidays, they give breaks, because they know their employees and their employers, they both go to serve in the mawakib of Sayyid al-Shuhada, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. And one thing that attracted my dear brothers and sisters, as you can see in this image, that there is a young man pushing a wooden cart which carries passengers. So this is one of the simplest means of transport. As many of them, that's it, they have lost all energy, they haven't rested for hours or maybe days, and they haven't found a place to rest, but they still want to go to the ziyarah of Imam Hussein salamullahi alayhi. As I was saying, one thing that attracted and gained my attention is that because of the high temperatures, either in the daytime or in the evening, you can see that many of the streets leading to the shrines of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi and his brother Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas alayhi salam have these very thin pipes that give out these kind of sprays of water, these sprayers. They are spraying water to make the climate in that location seem a bit cooler. And also there have been many trucks and lorries loaded with boxes and cartons full of these very small cups of water, which have been distributing fresh drinking water, clean drinking water to these mawakib. Of course, these mawakib, they have always, during the year, they have saved money, they have collected donations to be able to provide food and drink to the Zuwar of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. But also this sheer huge number of Za'ireen, which is expected this year to reach 30 million Za'ir of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. No single organization is able to provide food and drink to this huge number of Za'ireen. We are not talking about tens or hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of Za'ireen of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi alayhi. We are talking about millions. In the previous years, maybe it was 20 million, 22 million, 25 million. But this year it is estimated to reach high numbers, reaching or maybe exceeding 30 million Za'ir of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. And this huge number of Za'ireen, I am pretty sure that they need accommodation, they need resting places, they need places to be able to clean themselves, take shower, clean and wash their clothing, store their belongings, and also to be able to receive food and drink. You try and imagine that there is, for example, international games, international sports games, or Olympics or World Cup in any of the Western or European countries. You would see them, they start planning for this huge event, which maybe extends 3 or 4 weeks or more. They start planning for these huge events. And this is a one-off event that maybe will happen in the life of this country or this government maybe once. And they establish organizations, they start these companies, they provide these organizations who make investigations, provide reports on how we can welcome maybe 1 million or 2 or 3, about how to accommodate 3 million individuals who will come and visit our country, to be able to participate in watching these games or watching these events or watching these sports. So they start building hotels, they start building accommodations, they start providing and supporting and backing all of these restaurant trades and restaurant names and these big names in the Western world, to be able to provide and stock up and order all of the raw materials. They start building these infrastructures. They start investigating how these individuals are going to travel, the means of transport. But here, for the ziyarah of Imam al-Hussein, for the ziyarah of Arba'een, we see that these numbers exceed 20 million, 25 million, 30 million. And of course, the local government or the initial government in Iraq, they do provide a helping hand. They do support the local authorities and the local organizations, whether it was medical help, medical hospitals, doctors, nurses, providing medicine, because 30 million, brothers and sisters, is not a very small number. It's not an easy number to speak about. Many of them will come. They may be individuals who have already illnesses that need continuous care, continuous checkups. Maybe they need hospitalization. Maybe they need scans and x-rays. Maybe they need immediate emergency help. So these infrastructures, these hospitals, they need to be ready. Maybe they will need to train volunteers in how to deal with emergencies. All of these, the local governments and the local authorities are providing. But I know, and I've seen volunteers and organizations from outside Iraq, from Europe, from Western countries, from the Middle East, from the neighboring countries to Iraq. They send hundreds, if not thousands, of their volunteers who are experienced and who have received training in providing help and support in very specific occasions. They come with their equipment and they stay 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month before, during and after the visitation of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi in the months of Muharram and Safar, and they provide these help, these support, these vital experiences, so they can provide the Zuwar of Imam al-Hussein this atmospheres. They can provide these atmospheres so the Zair of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam does not feel they need anything. Everything is provided for the Zuwar of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. The numbers are increasing day by day, night by night. You see that this area leading to the shrine of Sayyid al-Shuhada salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi becoming more congested, becoming more heavier with Zuwar, with the sheer number of Zuwar raising to hundreds of thousands. And of course, the holy shrine of Imam al-Hussein and those in charge of running the affairs of the shrine of Imam al-Hussein and Abil Fadl al-Abbas salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, they bring in volunteers as well from other cities around Iraq, and they provide all of the services, they provide all of the amenities that the Zair of Imam Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi needs. I wanted to draw your attention to one very important image that I continuously see and notice, and that is the issue of carrying flags, carrying alams. These cameras are showing the Zuwar of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein. As you can see, some of the Za'irin, they are carrying flags and a'lam, and each flag has a different message, either carrying the name of Imam al-Hussein or carrying the name of Rasulullah, Fatima al-Zahra, Abu al-Fadl al-Abbas, Lady Zainab, Lady Ruqayya, or other family members of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi alayhi, carrying the name of al-Imam al-Mahdi ajjalallah ta'ala farajahu al-Sharif. And these individuals, what is their aim when they carry these flags? Why? Let me tell you. As you can see on your screens, there is a flag on top of the golden dome of Imam al-Hussein, a black flag with the red writing that says Ya Hussein. And these individuals, when they carry these flags, it's as if to say, O people of the world, when we carry these flags, and these flags, they carry the name of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, we have an aim, we have a goal. What is that aim? What is that goal? That goal is that we stand for every goal and every aim that Abi Abdullah al-Hussein salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi had before coming to Karbala, and every manifestation of the aims and objectives of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi alayhi that was manifested on the plains of Karbala on the day of Ashura. We stand for all of those. So when I, as a Za'ir or a Za'ira, as a mother or a sister, carry the flag, symbolizing the flag on the dome of Imam al-Hussein, I have an aim, I have an objective. And inshallah we will go for a short break, showing you the atmosphere of the ziyarah, and inshallah we'll rejoin you after this short break. So stay with us, we will see you soon.
I yearn to go visit the land of the kings, dreaming to soar around if I had wings. I'm shamed by my absence, so I'll cling to your memories, your memories. I yearn to go visit the land of the kings, dreaming to soar around if I had wings. I'm shamed by my absence, so I'll cling to your memories, your memories. Karbala, I will fill your river with my river of tears. Karbala, when I stand on your ground, I cry away my fears. Karbala, I pray that my service will always be sincere. Karbala, I will fill your river with my river of tears. Karbala, when I stand on your ground, I cry away my fears. Karbala, I pray that my service will always be sincere. longed to be near your shrine in this world, to be by your side where angels converge, searching the path beside you where I'll serve you in both worlds, you in both worlds. I've longed to be near your shrine in this world, to be by your side where angels converge, searching the path beside you where I'll serve you in both worlds, you in both worlds. I'm astray, call me to you, Master, as my heart bleeds in pain. I'm astray, cover my bristle with your precious holy shade. I'm astray, call me to you before my life withers away. I'm astray, call me to you, Master, as my heart bleeds in pain. I'm astray, cover my bristle with your precious holy shade. I'm astray, call me to you before my life withers away. Cry for the invite of the hopeful. I'm knocking on the door of the humble. The cure to my needs, please don't forget me when you summon, when you summon. I cry for the invite of the hopeful. I'm knocking on the door of the humble. The cure to my needs, please don't forget me when you summon, when you summon. Ya Abbas, I wish you could have answered his call on that day. Ya Abbas, my heart breaks thinking of you, awaiting your fate. Ya Abbas, Ya Abbas, Ya Abbas, Ya Abbas. I wish you could have answered his call on that day. My heart breaks thinking of you, awaiting your fate. I swear by Zahra we shall not forget your pain. Ya Abbas, I wish you could have answered his call on that day. My heart breaks thinking of you, awaiting your fate. I swear by Zahra we shall not forget your pain, your pain, your pain.
My dear brothers and sisters, respected viewers of Imam Hussein TV 3, welcome back to your show, the show that tries its best to describe to you and bring to you the atmosphere here in the holy city of Karbala. And as you can see, in this very time of the night, where many of the brothers or sisters in other parts of the world maybe are already asleep or are preparing to go to bed. You see the sheer number of the Zuwar of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, men, women and children who have come to this city from different parts of the world, having traveled in different means of transport. Maybe some of them are only individuals who have walked to Karbala. Maybe some of them are individuals who have taken their own personal vehicles and they drove to Karbala. Maybe individuals have booked tickets on a coach or on a train or on a ferry, or even take planes to come to the holy city of Karbala. Here, I wanted to explain to you some of the atmospheres that I can see. And let me tell you, my dear brothers and sisters, as you would in other occasions plan holidays for your family, you take your wife, your sister, your mother, your parents, your children, your siblings to go on holiday. The event of the visitation of Imam Hussein, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, is one of the events that the lovers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, they look for to attend on a yearly basis. There are some family members who meet up in such events. Maybe some of the family members are living in one part of the world and the others are living in another part of the world, and they will try their best to meet up for the visitation of Imam al-Hussein, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi, and they meet each other and they come together in Karbala during the visitation of Imam al-Hussein, salawatullahi wa salamu alayhi. So one of the positive notes of the Arba'in visitation, or the visitation of Imam al-Hussein in general, it's that it unites, it brings people together from different backgrounds, from different cultures, from different denominations. They speak different languages. Now I am standing here in front of you at this time of the night, coming to you live from the holy city of Karbala. I am speaking to you in the English language, but many of the Zuwar here, they speak maybe Farsi, Persian, or they speak Arabic, or they speak Urdu, or they speak Azari or Turkish, or they speak other European languages, but they still share one common thing. They have one common goal, and that is that they carry the love and the emotions of Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam in their hearts, regardless of their way of thinking, regardless of their way of life, regardless of how they dress. As I can see people have dressed differently. They have come with their cultures. They have come as they live normally in their homes and towns and cities, but they have the love of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein. They have one chant and one slogan, and that slogan is Labbayka ya Hussein, Labbayka ya Hussein. They repeat in their own languages, but they still come together in Arabic and they say Labbayka ya Hussein. This is the international slogan for the lovers of Sayyid al-Shuhada, Abi Abdullah al-Hussein. As I can see, there are groups, there are caravans that have, for example, certain signals, signs, flags, banners on the clothing of their women to show that we are from this specific part of the world and we are all under the banner of this caravan, so they don't miss their people, their caravan, their qafil, they don't get lost, and also to show that the lovers of Ahlul Bayt alayhim as-salam, wherever they come from, they have the love of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein in their hearts. As I can explain, as I want to try and show you, you see in that closer area towards the shrine of Imam al-Hussein salawatullahi alayhi, there is this bridge, and on the bridge it says Assalamu alayka ya thar Allah wa ibn tharih, and that bridge has been temporarily placed in that location. Why? Because soon in the days that are to come, we will see and we will experience and we will participate in Azadari and in Matam with groups and with brothers and sisters who will come to share the pain and the grief and the sorrow with Lady Zainab salamullahi alayha. So they will come in their tens, maybe hundreds, and there are even thousands of mawakib with their loudspeakers, with their reciters reciting lamentations, poetry, matam, making their way from the start of Shari' al-Qibla, the Qibla street of Imam Hussein salawatullahi alayh, making their way towards the holy shrine, going under the bridge, because there will be people that want to cross from one side of Shari' al-Qibla to the other side. So this is what the local authorities, the Blessed Shrine of Imam Hussein staff and people in charge have organized for the comfort of the mawakib and the comfort of the Zuwar of Abi Abdullah al-Hussein. I will end with this note. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to hasten the reappearance of our Imam, the Imam of our time, Sahib al-Amr, Ajjalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif. And I offer my condolences to our Imam, to our scholars, our ulama, our maraja, our jurists, and to you, the blessed lovers of Ahlul Bayt, wherever you are, in home or in Karbala or other parts of the world. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the opportunity to come and visit the Imam alayhi salam in Ziyaratul Arba'in. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We have all lost loved ones. Our duty of care towards parents, siblings, friends, and family does not end with their death. Rather, we have a duty to pray for their forgiveness and to continue our kindness by conveying rewards to them by reciting Surah Al-Fatiha. Imam As-Sadiq Salamullahi alayhi says, if you recite Alhamd on a dead person 70 times, don't be surprised if then the soul returns to the body. With a small contribution, you can have the names of your marhumeen shown on Imam Hussein TV 3. For more details on how to get this done, WhatsApp marhumeen or call us now on the numbers on the screen.